we made it to 2024, and this is your year. This year, you are taking it to the next, and you are vlogging in public like a boss. But at the same time, you are still on the fence about it, and you just need a little push. Well, don't worry about it, because I got you. I am that push, because I'm the one. I'm Neo. Today, I am spilling the tea on a couple of things that help me get through vlogging in public, as well as some things that I've noticed other creators use that no one really notices. But y'all know nothing gets past Detective Sky Money. Come on, let's go brush our teeth, guys. Oh my, what are you doing over there, guys? Oh no. Yo, how y'all doing? Happy New Year. Man, we freaking made it. I mean, legit, it is 2024, and I'm declaring 2024 sauce year, because we are bringing the sauce for real this year. And we are bringing the sauce regardless of the drip we are rocking. And now, I hate to say this, but vlogging in public is one of the hardest things to do. It's super uncomfortable. I mean, legit, you're gonna get stares. People are gonna just be watching you, pointing at you, maybe even laughing. I mean, it is an extremely weird thing to do. And that part can't get around, but there are some things that you could do to make it a little bit less weird and awkward. And I do gotta get to work, and while I'm working, we gotta get into the first tip. Okay, so not for nothing, when I first started vlogging, I ain't even gonna lie, and I was out hugging the block, especially in these cafes, I was extremely nervous. Then I remembered something happened. I remember pulling out my laptop and actually working, and then also having my camera out, and then just recording this thought that I randomly had. For some reason, it felt different. And I am being dead serious. Something this small, just as having your laptop out, makes the whole thing feel so much more comfortable. And I think the reason for that is you're no longer vlogging anymore. At this point, you're just working with a camera in front, and yeah, you're recording, but you're not really vlogging. You could be in a meeting. Like, that's what my brain is saying to myself to convince me that this is less awkward. Which brings me to my first tip, which is find some way to take some kind of cover. And what I mean by this is simply find a way to make it look like you're doing anything other than what you're actually doing. So, for example, if it's shopping, then shop. You're shopping. You're not vlogging. Like, it's shopping with occasionally talking and looking at the camera. And no joke, I promise, it really works. Perfect example, I am sitting at a coffee shop outside. People are walking by. There's a lot of people walking by. But if you look, if I zoom out, this is what's in front of me. So this is what they're seeing. It looks like I'm just on my laptop. This is my cover. For me, my brain just thinks like, it just looks like I'm in a meeting with a camera. So seriously, first tip, find cover. I'm telling you, it works. I've seen so many other creators do it. I just didn't know that they were doing the same thing I was doing. I mean, come on, look at this shot right here. We got people walking by, big old delivery truck. I mean, but yeah, it just looks like I'm in a meeting. And now this next tip helps everybody, and it helps you to the max, especially when it comes to vlogging in public and pimping. I mean, it's gonna sound a bit weird, but hear me out. Cause you've probably seen your favorite vlogger or creator do this, and you probably never even noticed, where they will go out and they're like in the busiest part of the city and just vlog like nobody's there. And look, like, no joke, it feels like the busier the place is, the more comfortable the person is vlogging in public. And the reason for that is because it's true. It's easier to vlog in public where there's a bunch of people than where there's less people. And this is what I noticed, because even with me, I get the most nervous in public when there's just like me and like one other person, or like a couple, something like that. It's just like one other person. I get extremely nervous. I'm legit worried about what they're thinking. I'm like stumbling my words. I'm forgetting. I'm getting lost in the sauce. But when it's like super crowded, and look, this is not even doing it justice. I'm still a little nervous. But when it's like super crowded, it seems so much easier. So look, tip number 2 is grab the smallest camera that you have and go to the busiest place you can find and start vlogging. Like, you just gotta jump right in. It's like a Band-Aid. Just rip it right off. Because pimpin', you will be shocked at how comfortable you get real quick. So look, go ahead and grab what you can, preferably something small. Like, pimpin', you ain't gotta do the whole Sky Casey McKinnon whole setup. You don't need all of that. I mean, now, of course, it depends on you, but unless you're feeling dangerous, I would definitely stick to something small, because you don't want to draw too much attention to yourself. But at the same time, you gotta be comfortable with the drip. So go grab what you can and just hop in, man. Yeah, crazy packed it is. Cause yeah, nobody really cares. And it's so much easier in a bigger crowd for some reason. And yeah, people got their own things they're worried about. They could barely remember what they ate yesterday, so they might give you some dirty looks, but they'll forget you in like 10 seconds. So look, I'm being dead serious. Just hop in. Look at all these people. I mean, even with the big drip, this is much easier to vlog with, like, in a crowd than like something like this with like 3 people walking towards me. Oh man, it just started raining. Dang. I got one more tip, and it's a good one. So I think we just gonna pull up. We just gonna stay at this place right here and go over this last tip. So let's grab a coffee and get it. Okay, now quick side note, I don't think we've ever filmed here. Like we filmed here like passing, but we never filmed here like posted up. But you know what, anyway, let's get into the last tip, because the last tip for vlogging in public is a good one, and that is to use the Big Daddy method. The Big Daddy method? The Big Daddy method. Now, if you don't know what the Big Daddy method is, I'm gonna go ahead and call you a liar. Because everybody and their mamas who ever been on YouTube has seen the Big Daddy method. Because I am sure that you all know of a small creator. His name is Casey Neistat. I'm sure if you Google him, he'll come up. No, but anyway, Casey Neistat is a perfect example of somebody who uses the Big Daddy method. So the Big Daddy method comes from the movie Big Daddy. And in the movie, Adam Sandler is giving advice. Like, there's a great scene where he's giving advice to this kid on what to do if he is shy or uneasy with other people being around him or meeting new people. Basically, how to deal with that anxiety that you have when talking to people you don't know, or you're in large crowds, or you're just a bit shy and not in it that day. And what he does is genius. He basically hands these kids these magic sunglasses, and I mean, come on, they're not really magic, but he hands the kid these sunglasses and says, when you put these on, no one can see you. It's funny, we talk about like vlogging in public tips, and there was a guy who was just walking by who like snuck and took a picture of me. Talking to the camera. Just threw me all off. And this works. After he gives the kid these magic sunglasses, he could talk and be confident in himself anytime, anywhere. Even at the end of the movie where he needed them for like being in like, I believe it was like a courtroom. Big Daddy method. And now, yeah, this is just a movie, but my ninjas, it works, and it works well. Take our favorite creator, for example, Casey Neistat. It works amazingly well for him. You can literally see a boost in confidence the moment he puts his sunglasses on. And although he says the sunglasses are for a completely different reason.
Hey, look at this screen right here, or check out these lights behind me, or check out this blue lunchbox right here. I'm not looking into the lens, I'm looking into this screen right here.
Without it looking weird, like with its eyeballs going on like this, all crazy like that, which makes sense. That's not all they do. And that's also not the most important reason for using them. The reason for using them is the Big Daddy method.
A long time ago, somebody asked Jack Nicholson why he always wears sunglasses, and he responded, when I'm not wearing sunglasses, I'm just another old guy. And when I am wearing sunglasses, I'm Jack Nicholson.
And now, whether you believe this or not, it works. And again, it works so well. I mean, pimpin', I use the Big Daddy method all the time. Like every time I'm filming, especially when I'm outside, I'm using the Big Daddy method. I'm using it right now. Because you see, for me, the way I use the Big Daddy method is not through sunglasses, but actually through AirPods. And look, if I'm being completely honest, like, I'm not even listening to anything. And I never use two. I only use one. That way it helps me block out the world around me. Just at least half of it. Because for me, I know I'm a loud dude. And for me, plugging in one AirPod and being able to block out like half the world, meaning like half the sounds around me, is a game changer. The confidence level goes way up. I'm also able to focus and stay more locked into what I'm doing. And yeah, I could could bring the sauce. And things like AirPods and sunglasses work amazing, especially sunglasses. Sunglasses probably work the best. And the reason for that is people can't see your eyes, so they can't see where you're looking. If you're looking at them, if you're staring, like they can't see nothing. And I'm telling you, it's because the Big Daddy method works. I mean, the moment you put in some AirPods or some sunglasses, you put on some sunglasses pimping, you will be Birdman hand rubbing everywhere you go vlogging in public. I'm just super saying. I don't know what it is, but today, dang, there was a bunch of people like staring. Holy cow, and taking pictures. Like, jeez, I wonder if I'm famous. But anyway, those are all the tricks that I had for vlogging in public. But along those lines, just remember, no one cares. I'm being dead serious. Nobody cares. There's so much going on in the world now. People can't even remember what they ate for dinner last night. Nobody cares. So try your best to get out, hug the block, and try using some of these tips and these hacks, because I'm telling you, they work. They work. Well, my ninjas, that is it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to buy me a coffee, don't be shy. The link is down below. But if not, no tea, no shade, because y'all know I ain't a hater. I do look a bit dark, though. Why am I so dark? But anyway, thanks again for watching. And down below in the comments, let me know if you have any tips for any creators out there looking to vlog in public pimping. We would love to know. Yep, that is it. That's all I got. I hope you enjoyed it, because I enjoyed making it, and I will see you in the next one. And if you're wondering, yes, I came all the way here just to get that shot and prove to you that this is a lot easier than vlogging in Harlem.